In this video, I'll show you how to recover appointment bookings your business could be missing out on using an AI phone calling system. Now, if you're not familiar with AI phone callers, they're realistic sounding, quick to respond systems based on AI models that replace the need for human phone callers. Here's a quick demo of that.
Great news, Ibrahim. We have several available slots over the next few days. Our consultations are typically 30 minutes long. Is there a particular day that works best for you? We have openings from September 30th to October 4th, between 9 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. each day.
Could we have Monday on like at 2 p.m.?
Certainly, Ibrahim. Monday at 2 p.m. works perfectly. That would be September 30th at 2 p.m. I'll go ahead and book that consultation for you right now. One moment, please. Give me a moment. Excellent news, Ibrahim. I've successfully booked your consultation for Monday, September 30th at 2 p.m. Our expert will be ready to discuss energy-efficient air conditioning options for your hotel.
The second half of the system calls leads an hour before the appointment to confirm whether they'll show up or not. If not, then it helps the lead reschedule by following the same process as last time, handling any objections or doubts along the way with its knowledge base, just like in the first half. I'll show you the demo for that later on. This helps businesses get more calls booked in and reduces the time wasted on no-shows. And this system is already in demand in the high-ticket sales space and was made with VAPI and Make.com, which integrates with GoHighLevel and can be adapted to almost any calendar or CRM system out there. And at the end of the video, I'll be giving you access to this template for free. My name's Ibrahim and I run AI Boosted, where we help businesses integrate the latest AI solutions into their workflows. First, I'm going to take you through an overview of each half of the system. So let's start with the appointment recovery agent. So if we just zoom in here, we basically use a GoHighLevel workflow automation to fire when the appointment hasn't been booked 1 hour after a contact has been collected from the appointment booking form. We then fire off a request to the VAPI API, which will then send a phone call to the user. So here it would say, hi, first name, this is Eve or whatever name you want from X company. I noticed you started booking a call but didn't complete the process. Is there anything I can assist with or clarify? And then if the user says, yeah, I was wondering about X or Y, then we'll basically use the knowledge base here and have the VAPI assistant speak and say, sure, here's some info on X or Y. Would you like to book that call in? And if they do say yes, then we'll take them through the qualification questions, for example, like what's your budget, where are you based? And if they aren't qualified, then we'll basically tell them, sorry, we're not a good fit, and we will then end the call, avoiding that unqualified lead and basically wasting time there. And if the lead is qualified, then we'll use our integrations with the GoHighLevel calendar to check availability, then book any slots. And if the user's made any mistakes, then we'll just reschedule it. Then once the appointment is booked, we can end the call there. So the benefits of this is that it boosts appointments or call bookings by basically following up on that incomplete form. And then it also handles objections and qualifies automatically, as you've seen in the system there and in the demo. And it's consistent. It's not liable to any human errors, and it will call, an hour after the appointment booking form was left incomplete. It removes the need for call centers and employees, which therefore reduces costs, and it works 24/7, gives personalized interactions because we're taking that info from the booking form, and it also has direct access to the calendar, which means that there's no fumbling about on the computer to check for available slots. It's directly integrated into the assistant. So let's move on to the next half. So this is the appointment reminder agent. So what this does is it basically sends out a reminder to the user via the phone that their appointment is in an hour, which reduces the no-show rate. And if the user can't make it, then we will basically reschedule the appointment. And if they really can't reschedule, then we'll try and handle any objections. And ultimately, if they still say no, we will cancel it. So if we go over here, we use GoHighLevel workflow to to fire 1 hour before the appointment starts. We then send off a request to the VAPI API to send a call to the user, letting them know that your call or appointment with us will be in an hour. If you can't make it, then let me know and I'll reschedule it for you. If they say yes, I'll be coming, then we'll just say, great to see you then, and we've basically confirmed the appointment, or at least reminded them, which also reduces no-shows. And if they can't make it, then we'll just reschedule the appointment using the knowledge base to handle any other objections or questions or any doubts the user wants clarified. And then we will use the calendar to again check availability, book slots, reschedule bookings, get the user's current bookings as well, and cancel the booking if they really can't make it. And then once it's rescheduled, we can just end the call and we've avoided a no-show in either case. So what are the benefits? This avoids no-shows before they happen by either rescheduling the appointment or confirming it, which just reminds them, and canceling it altogether if they really can't come, which means we don't waste any time here. So therefore it saves time. It handles objections automatically using its knowledge base over here. It's consistent, it's not going to be liable to human error, and it has all the other benefits as well as mentioned before. So let's just go on to a few demos and then I'll show you the build and the templates. So for this demo, I've created a fake company called Commercial Aircon, which supplies commercial grade air conditioning and ventilation solutions to medium to large businesses in the United Kingdom. And this website has been made on GoHighLevel, and so has the calendar been made with GoHighLevel 2. I'll put in some information already, my name, my phone number, and my email. So the contact info form comes first before they can actually see the dates. So if I click on continue, I need to accept the terms and conditions. If I click on continue now, it should then bring me to the booking page. Now, say I get some doubts and I don't complete the booking. Now what it's going to do is it's going to use this GoHighLevel automation here and send me a call. So I'll cut to when we get that call. Okay, so we're getting a call from the appointment recovery assistant. So let's see what it has to say then.
Hi Ibrahim, this is Eve from Commercial Aircon. I noticed you started booking a consultation but didn't complete the process. Is there anything I can assist with or clarify to help you finalise the booking?
Yeah, I really wasn't sure whether you guys did energy efficient air conditioning, as we'd like to get a grant from our council to cover most of the costs of installing them.
Absolutely, Ibrahim. I'm glad you asked about that. Commercial Aircon definitely offers energy efficient air conditioning systems. In fact, it's one of our specialties. We not only provide these systems, but also offer energy efficiency evaluations to help businesses like yours maximise their energy savings. Regarding the council grants, that's a great initiative. Many of our clients have successfully used similar grants for their installations. While we can't guarantee grant approval, our energy efficient solutions often align well with such programs. Would you like me to explain a bit more about our energy efficient options, or would you prefer to schedule a consultation where our experts can provide more detailed information tailored to your specific needs?
Yeah, I'd like to schedule a consultation then.
Certainly, Ibrahim. I'd be happy to help you schedule a consultation. Before we proceed with booking, I just need to confirm a few details to ensure we can provide you with the best possible service. First, could you tell me a bit about the company you're representing? Specifically, how many employees do you have and what industry are you in?
Yeah, we're a hotel in London and have around 50 employees.
Thank you for that information, Ibrahim. It's great to hear that you're from the hotel industry. That's definitely an area we have experience in. And with 50 employees, you're certainly in the range we typically work with. Before we look at available times for your consultation, I have just one more question. Given that you're interested in energy efficient systems and potentially applying for a council grant, could you give me a rough idea of the budget you're considering for this project? This will help our consultants prepare more tailored information for your meeting.
Yeah, we have a budget of around 20,000.
That's excellent, Ibrahim. A budget of 2 litres is certainly workable for an energy-efficient air conditioning project in a hotel setting. This information will be very helpful for our consultants to prepare some initial ideas for your consultation. Now let's find a suitable time for your consultation. I'll check out available slots for the next few days. One moment, please. Hold on a sec. Great news, Ibrahim. We have several available slots over the next few days. Our consultations are typically 30 minutes long. Is there a particular day that works best for you? We have openings from September 30th to October 4th, between 9 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. each day.
Could we have Monday on like at 2 p.m.?
Certainly, Ibrahim. Monday at 2 p.m. works perfectly. That would be September 30th at 2 p.m. I'll go ahead and book that consultation for you right now. One moment, please. Give me a moment. Excellent news, Ibrahim. I've successfully booked your consultation for Monday, September 30th at 2 p.m. Our expert will be ready to discuss energy-efficient air conditioning options for your hotel, keeping in mind your budget and interest in the council grant. Is there anything else you'd like to know about the consultation or our services?
No, I've already got the confirmation. Thanks for booking it.
You're welcome, Ibrahim. I'm glad I could help you book the consultation. Since you've already received the confirmation and don't have it anymore efficient, is there anything else I can assist you with today? If not, we look forward to speaking with you on Monday at 2 p.m. to discuss energy-efficient air conditioning solutions for your hotel.
Alright then, that's all. Bye-bye.
All right, Ibrahim. Thank you for your time today. We're looking forward to your consultation on Monday at 2 p.m. Have a great rest of your day, and goodbye. Goodbye.
So now that the appointment's been booked, this workflow will get triggered, and then what we'll do is we'll wait until 1 hour before the appointment, right there, and then we'll send off a webhook to make.com, which will use VAPI to then send out the assistant with all the appointment notes and whatnot. And if we just go into this column right here, or this menu, you can just check the queue, and as you can see, this one's scheduled for September the 30th at 1 p.m., which is 1 hour before the 2 p.m. appointment on that day. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically skip the queue for me, just for demo purposes. And if I click on this, click on move all, the appointment confirmation assistant should call me soon. Okay, so our appointment confirmation assistant is now calling us, so let's see what it has to say.
This is Eve from Commercial Aircon. I'm just calling to let you know that your consultation with us will be in an hour. If you can't make it, then let me know now, and I'll reschedule it for you.
Yeah, I can't really make it. Something just came up.
I understand, Ibrahim. These things happen. Would you like me to help you reschedule the appointment for another time that's more convenient for you?
Yeah, can we push it back an hour?
Certainly, Ibrahim. I'd be happy to help you reschedule your appointment for an hour later. Let me check if that slot is available for you. I'll be using our booking system to do this, so give me just a moment. Give me a moment. Great news, Ibrahim. The slot at 3 p.m. is available. Shall I go ahead and reschedule your appointment for that time?
Yes, please.
One moment. Certainly. I'll reschedule that for you right away. First, I'll cancel your current appointment. Hold on a sec. Great. The original appointment has been canceled. Now, I'll book the new one for you. This'll just take a sec. Now, let me book the new one for 3 p.m. All done. Your appointment has been successfully rescheduled for Monday, September 30th at 3 p.m. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No thanks. You've been a great help.
You're welcome, Ibrahim. I'm glad I could help. We look forward to speaking with you at your rescheduled appointment on Monday at 3 p.m. If you need anything else before then, please don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great day.
Alright, see you then. By the way, if you're a business and like what you see, we're currently running an offer where you can get this system set up by us for free, as long as you provide us with a testimonial after we've done a great job. Now, this is only available to the first business that books a call with us and qualifies for the services, so head down to the description and book a free discovery call before the offer is gone. Or if you want a different AI solution like the ones I show on this channel, you can also book a free discovery call with us at AI Boosted down in the description below. And last thing before we go back to the video, I also do consultations, so if you want to learn AI with me one-on-one, then you can book a paid consultation down in the description below. Now back to the video. Moving on to the setup, let's start off with GoHighLevel. So when you're in this menu right here, if I click on expand, just go to calendars and then calendar settings. Make sure you've created a calendar. Here you can see it's Aircon Solutions consultation. And what you want to do is you want to click on edit here. And then if you go into forms and payment, make sure that the form comes first. So it should be right here. So widget order, make sure that form is step 1 and step 2 is date and time selector, and then click save on that. And then you can change anything else you want to, like I think it's notifications here. So allowing rescheduling and canceling via the links, or sending out notifications as well to the contact. Then you just hit save there. Let's back out of that. Oh, and also you want to have it integrated onto a website. So hopefully you should already know how to do that. If we go over to sites here and on funnels, I've just created a template website, and within that website, all you have to do is you just have to add a calendar component and basically set it to that, consultation calendar or whatever you're using. Also, if you want to embed your calendar, just go over to that calendar over here, go into calendar settings, click on here, click on share, and it will give you embed instructions in there. Now, while we're here, let's copy the calendar ID. And what you want to do is you want to go to my resource hub and get the make a template to get free slots book, or the get free slots / book template. And all you have to do is you just have to click on this component right here, the second one. And what we need to do is just replace the calendar ID like so. Just to show you what's going on in the automation here. It looks pretty big, but it just serves 4 purposes. So I've combined the getting the appointments, the free slots, and also canceling them and booking them into one automation here, which will be called by VAPI's tool calls. So what we're using is the GoHighLevel V2 API to basically get the appointment slots here. And we're also using the access token from before. And if I go into here, this is where we basically format the date into the correct format, since we want it in basically as a timestamp. Then we use OpenAI's like GPT-4o mini, I believe, to summarize those appointment timings, and we put it through a text parser as well, and then send that result off. And for booking an appointment, we're going to first make a request to the GoHighLevel API to basically get the contact info, and then we're going to use that here to book the appointment, so titled Aircon consultation for the contact name there. And if it fails, we're going to basically send the response back and why it failed. And if not, then we're going to also append a note here, basically giving a brief on the user and what their needs are, so that our appointment, well, whoever's taking that appointment can basically know what to expect beforehand. And here, canceling the appointment is pretty much the same. We're using the GoHighLevel V2 API. And finally, to get the user's current appointments, we use the same API to get the appointments for that specific contact. So that's how each tool works. And the assistant uses them all in conjunction to basically perform its actions and help the user book an appointment. And now we just need to get the location ID and the access token, and this automation will then be fully set up. So let's just do that right now. So if we just click on go back, go into your settings right here, and you want to scroll down to, I believe it should be integrations. No, sorry, private integrations. And then all you have to do is you just create a new integration, enter whatever name you want. So for example, make.com test. So once you've given it a name, you'll be greeted with this screen with an empty box. And all you have to do is just copy the scopes that I've put down here. I'll just zoom in for you. Just copy these, and then all you need to do after is just click create. These scopes should essentially just give the authorization key enough permissions to do all the actions that we need to. And then once you get the key, all you have to do is click on copy and then just paste the key into over here. So just paste it here. So you just put your key, for example, like pit dash dot dot dot. And then once you've done that, now all we need is the location ID. And that's really simple. That should just be in your URL. So if we just go back to our dashboard, and then in the URL, it should say GoHighLevel.com/v2/location/ and then an ID. And what you want to do is copy that ID up until the next slash. And then you just take that location ID and you can just paste it in here. And then that's everything set up. All you need to do is hit save and then turn this webhook on, and you should be good to go there. Next up, we have the send call make automation. And this essentially is responsible for sending the call to the user. So this is the webhook that gets triggered by the workflow in GoHighLevel. So once you've imported the template, you'll be greeted by this. All you have to do then is just set it up like so. And it should all be set up normally. All you have to do is just change the dial code to your local dial code or your client's local dial code, and also the time zone there to your local or your client's local time zone. And then all you have to do is just copy the address to the clipboard for the ready for the next few steps. Okay, so moving on to our automations. What you want to do is you just need to go over to your workflow list. So in automations in GoHighLevel, create a workflow, and then I'm going to show you how you would set it up for the appointment recovery one first. So here, what you want to do is you want to create a trigger, so on contact created. Then in your condition here, you want to select for the first branch source. So the source from if I can just find it here. The source over here is, and then the name of your calendar form. So for example, Aircon Solutions Consultation or Discovery Call. It should be the name of your calendar. Then you want to save that action and you want to go down here and just click on it. So just create a wait action underneath the branch. And this is how you'd set it up. So you'd wait for a time delay of 1 hour. And this is optional, but it's highly recommended. Just put on an advanced window so that we're not calling the user at 3 a.m. in the night. So once this is scheduled and say it's outside of these hours, it's just gonna wait till we're within that hour, so within these hours, to then call the user or the lead. Then just save that action, and next we have a condition. So if the last appointment is empty, so the user hasn't booked an appointment, then we want to go down to this branch here. So if I just get out of that, and all I've done, this is optional, just I've said I've basically created a note on the user so that we know that the call has been sent. Then I send out a webhook call. So this is where you would basically copy that webhook URL from the send call GHL automation, and you would just paste it here. And then we've got the first name, last name, phone, email, and ID that we're sending. And we also have the assistant ID, which you will set to the VAPI assistant ID with the VAPI assistant that you're going to create in a minute. Okay, so first things first, we need to create the tools that we're going to use here. So if you go into your tools over here and basically copy all the tools, they'll be in the resource hub as well. So all you have to do is create this tool, so get appointments GHL, and you want to set the webhook URL to the webhook URL for this. So just click on here and click copy webhook URL. And then in the details here, I've just put the tool name here, get appointments GHL. Use this tool to get the appointments, and then you just need the contact ID and make sure it's a required parameter. And all you have to do is just mirror the setup I've done here. So this is the cancel appointment GHL tool. This is the book appointment GHL tool. I'm gonna just expand on these. So for the cancel one, you've got the ID, the reason, and the contact ID. So just go ahead and copy those. Then in the book appointment GHL one, you got the notes, the start, and the contact ID. And you just need to copy these property names and descriptions, and also make sure that each property is required. And then finally, we've got check free slots. So if I just click on these two here, all you need to do is just copy these. So you've got the end date and the start date, and they are both required. So once you've created those tools, let's hop over to assistants, and this is the first assistant that we need to create, the appointment recovery assistant. So just click on create assistant and click create a blank one, and I'll put all the first message and the system prompts over in here in the resource hub, sorry. And the model I was using was the Claude 3.5 Sonnet with a temperature of 0.5. And you need to make sure you set the provider to Anthropic. So for the voice on this one, I used 11 Labs' Emily and an optimized streaming latency of 1, clarity and similarity of 0.4, and stability of 0.4 as well. And with the default background sound of The Office to make it more realistic. And then lastly for functions, so I've enabled the end call function, and I've put in all the 4 tools to get appointments, cancel appointments, book them, and check for free slots. So once you've added them all in, just click on publish there, and we can move on to the assistant ID. So all you have to do is just copy that and then go back to the workflow that we were just creating and paste it in here, like I've done. Then if we go over to the confirmation assistant now, since we're on VAPI, I'll also include the first message and the system prompts as well. But just to give you a quick deep dive into this, what we do is we put the context in the bottom to make it I guess more more relevant, or it's just noticed more by the AI. And we've used markdown formatting for the prompt as well. And as you can see here, we're including stuff like the contact ID, the booking notes, time and date, number, email, and name of the person. And it is the same voice. Oh no, we're actually using a different voice this time. We're using Cartesia Hannah. I must have been experimenting here, but I do recommend you use the same voice. And for the functions, it's the same functions as before with the end call function enabled. Oops, sorry. There we go. And then all you have to do is just hit publish on that. And one more thing, just to, if you haven't set up a VAPI connection before in make.com, just click on profile and then API keys and then copy your private key there. So those are the 2 assistants. I want you to copy the assistant ID now. And let's just go back to the appointment recovery assistant. Sorry, the appointment confirmation assistant. So if we go here, all you need to do is just create a new workflow and copy what I've done. So here we've got a trigger. So when the customer has booked an appointment, we're going to wait until 1 hour before the appointment. So just select event/appointment time before 1 hour. And you can set this to whatever you want, maybe half an hour before, if that suits you. And then what you want to do is you want to create a webhook as well. And then once you've created the webhook, to set it up, just you want to paste in the assistant ID here, and then create all these custom data key and key value pairs. And then in the URL, it's the same send call GHL automation as before. Just click on that and click on copy webhook URL and paste it in here. So that's the AI appointment recovery and confirmation system set up. If you like what you see, then please do leave a like on the video and subscribe to see more videos just like this one. Once again, the resources for this will be down in the description below. If you need any help, then let me know in the comments, or you can book a consultation with me if you want to learn more about AI one-on-one. And if you're a business who wants to have custom AI solutions integrated, then you can book a free discovery call down below as well. Now, if you want to learn about making an AI appointment setter chatbot, then I'll put the video up here somewhere. And that's all from me, and I'll see you in the next one.